As you can see from the last module, there are numerous benefits to good customer service. Likewise, there are just as many pitfalls to poor customer service. This module will discuss some of these common customer service mistakes and how to avoid a negative encounter with a customer. The key to building good customer service techniques and establishing customer loyalty comprises several characteristics and behaviors. The simple act of paying attention to a customer can make your customers feel valued and appreciated. But sometimes, acting like you are listening is not enough. Good customer service involves a level of sincerity and caring. We will discuss this in full later in this module. Here are 7 fundamental characteristics of good customer service and the methods to help you achieve a great customer relationship. These 7 characteristics are friendly attitude, empathy, problem-solving, communication, patience, time management, and product service knowledge. Let's take a look at each of these characteristics and get a better understanding of each of them. Understanding and practicing these 7 characteristics in your customer service encounters can greatly benefit you. Let's begin with the characteristic of a friendly attitude. Having a customer-friendly attitude means having an awareness that ordinary moments can potentially turn into great opportunities. These are the opportunities to leave a good impression in the customer's mind. People dislike being treated like a number and prefer to interact with a friendly human when faced with issues. Furthermore, a friendly or positive attitude is a state of mind. If you look at situations and actions favorably or with optimism, chances are you will project this message when dealing with people. This trait is an integral part of customer service as it shows professionalism and leads to greater customer satisfaction overall. When customer service agents are happy or reflect a positive attitude, it can make a customer feel good and will often put the customer in the same state of mind. In addition, a friendly or positive attitude leaves the customer with a good impression of your overall business or organization. This translates into customer retention or new customer referrals. One of the most significant challenges in a customer service encounter is having the ability to seize these opportunities and make sure that the result of each of your interactions with any customer will lead to a positive, lasting impression. However, in today's fast-paced society, taking the time to make sure a customer is happy can be difficult. Jobs become demanding, and customers are often seen as a hindrance and an inconvenience that takes workers away from required daily tasks. A customer-friendly attitude also means treating your customers as an essential part of your daily work. If you stop appreciating your customers and valuing their choice of doing business with your organization, chances are you will slowly lose these customers. Equate the loss of customers to a loss of revenue and eventually the reduction of required workers. We all know the results of reducing the organization's workforce, right? When you start to look at a customer's happiness and satisfaction directly from your job, you begin to see the value in good customer service. That is why an ideal customer service employee never looks at the customers as a distraction to their daily work routines. Remember, the ability to stay genuine and show customers that they matter to your business can make a world of difference in their customer experience. The next characteristic we will discuss is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand an individual's feelings and where they're coming from. When it comes to customer service, the ability to display empathy and trying to understand the customer's feelings can have a tremendous impact on the customer's initial interaction with you. The simple act of taking a moment or two to express concern lets the customer know the company or organization truly cares about their situation and their feelings. It is safe to assume a bad customer experience usually involves an emotional reaction from the customer, feeling unappreciated, or a lack of concern by the customer service representative during the initial contact. In face-to-face customer interactions, a customer will often verbalize their emotions, or, at a minimum, show nonverbal signs that a particular situation is not making them happy. The customer service representative must identify these signs quickly because an emotionally charged customer service experience can get out of hand. One way to calm the situation is to express empathy. One of the best ways to demonstrate empathy towards a customer initially is to simply say, "I am so sorry you are experiencing this situation. How can I assist you?" Adding a statement such as, "I know this situation is probably frustrating. Let us see what we can do to help you resolve this issue could make a customer feel confident that you're concerned about how they feel or think. It's important to sound genuinely sincere when expressing empathy. Conveying sympathy for a customer's issues, like you were reading it straight from a cue card, could leave the customer feeling the opposite of the intended message. In situations where you might not have the ability to pick up on nonverbal cues or through dialogue, such as over the telephone or through written correspondence, it is vital to be aware of other signs that the customer is becoming irritated or angry. We will discuss these signs and techniques later in this training. Now let's discuss problem solving. Problem solving is the ability to find a solution to a difficult issue or situation. It involves identifying a problem, understanding the cause, finding a solution, and taking actionable steps to remedy the situation. For example, suppose a customer has a discrepancy with an order. In that case, a customer service agent will likely use their problem-solving skills to remedy the situation and find a quick and suitable resolution for the customer. When an employee uses their problem-solving skills in this way, it shows that they value the customer's satisfaction with your organization. To fix almost any problem, you must first be in a position where you fully understand it. For example, when assisting a customer, you must avoid misinterpreting a situation, creating more issues. The key to any customer assistance is to allow the customer to describe their problem, while you listen to their issues entirely. Oddly, the ability for a customer to express their problems completely, as you listen, will often allow the customer to determine, for themselves, the best approach to the solution. Once the customer has provided all the facts, it is now time for you to advise the customer on potential actions. Repeating the facts back to the customer allows you to do two things: clarify the points that need to be addressed, and it also demonstrates to the customer that you listened. This carries a lot of weight in any customer service interaction. Breaking big problems and solutions into smaller actions or improvements is often advisable when dealing with the problem itself. Then, trial these improvements with the customer in short iterations and continue the conversation to see if the issue has been resolved. There are numerous problem-solving methods and techniques you can utilize to resolve problems. However, we will not cover these techniques in this training. You can do a Google search for problem-solving techniques or take a look at some of the options we have provided in the resources section of this course. Lastly, it is recommended that you always follow your organization's established processes and procedures when resolving customer complaints and problems. Before we move on, let's take a few minutes to check your understanding of the material we have covered up to this point.